All right, so I am going to get started. Tonight's call is about the vital behaviors. So, if you have been coaching for a while or not very long at all, you should already know. First thing you should know, any coach should know, is that there are four vital behaviors. They are: one, be a product of the product; two, personal development; three, invite, invite, invite; and four, recognize. So we're going to go through all of those. It shouldn't take very long because they're all very basic, all very simple. And that's the beauty of this coaching business. You know, at the end of it all, it's not hard work. We don't have to work hard in order to be successful at this. But what I should say is you have to work hard, but it's not hard work. So, let me explain that. You need to put the work in. If you are not following these four vital behaviors every single day, you are not going to be successful at this business. And you need to look at this like a business. So it's very important that you go in with that mindset, that you know you're not just doing this because you think it would be kind of nice. Even as a hobby coach, you know, it's not necessarily, well, wouldn't it be nice if somebody joined my challenge group, or wouldn't it be nice if I could get someone into the Fit Girl Academy? Yes, you can have that mindset, of course you can, but you're not going to be earning or living up anywhere near to your full potential as a coach by having that mindset. You have to understand this is a business. You have invested some money into this business already by buying your challenge pack, and you want to be essentially breaking even. So if you're drinking Shakeology every month, the minimum you want to be doing is helping two people get started every month, because that is going to earn you back the cost of your Shakeology. And then anything after that is a profit, and you know, money that you can put into your back pocket. And as your business grows and grows and grows, your money grows and grows and grows, and you know, you can be well on your way to having a six-figure income business. And that is why, you know, if you anywhere else, an investment of £160 to get out of it a six-figure income business, potentially £1 million business, is unheard of. So you need to go in there with that mindset of, yes, I may not have invested a great deal of money into this, but I am going to work like this is a £1 million business. So because of that, you need to be putting the work in every day. And the only work you need to put in, essentially, are these four vital behaviors. So let's just talk them through very quickly. Number one, be a product of the product. Now, that kind of obviously speaks for itself. So product of the product means you are following a workout program and you are all in on that workout program. You are drinking your Shakeology every day, that you are following the meal plan, the nutrition plan. You know, ideally you're doing portion fix or 2B mindset, or you're at least eating healthy eating, that is a focus for you. So those are the things that you want to be focusing on, you know, even drinking your Energize, you know, if that's your thing as well. Definitely my thing, but not everybody's, you know, not everybody wants a pre-workout. But so product of the product, but there is absolutely zero point in being a product of the product if you're not prepared to share that on social media. So that is essential. You need to be showing up every single day consistently on social media by showing them what it is that you're doing. And that is on your Facebook page or your Instagram page. So you want to be showing them clips of your workouts. You want to be showing them that you're drinking your Shakeology every day. You want to be showing them you're drinking your Energize. You want to be posting some food pictures. You want to be posting on your news feed. All of that can go into your stories. You want to be posting on your feed at least once a day. It sounds like a lot. It's not. Once a day. And it doesn't, and we'll go more into social media in another training, but you want to be posting not just workout stuff, but just stuff about your daily life, like what's interesting about you. If you go onto my Instagram now, you'll see that it's actually in a bit of a formula, but I only post one every 4 posts is a workout post. One every 4 posts is a meme, a funny meme to show that, you know, I've got a sense of humor. You know, I think I'm funny, but you know, it's because you want to attract the people who have the similar interests to you, who have similar sense of humor to you. So you want to be posting more than just your fitness stuff. But when people come to your page, they need to know that that is what you're about. So if you're posting consistently and you're showing that you're a product of the product, then they're going to know exactly what you're about. Then once you get your incredible transformation picture, which you're going to get, and even if you don't get one of those, the point is people want to buy into what it is that you're doing, because they can see that it's working for you. They can see that you're happy. They can see that, you know, you're working on your mindset. They can see that all of these things are contributing to you having a better life. So a lot of people are going to look at that and think, well, I want that. So the more consistently you post, and it should be every single day, guys, every single day, the more consistently you post, the more people are going to be intrigued by what you're doing. So that is the first vital behavior. Every day, product of the product. If you're not drinking your shake every day, essentially you're not a product of the product. If you are not drinking Shakeology every single day, then, you know, not to put too strong a word on it, but then you're not really being a coach. What you need to do is you need to understand that Shakeology is a part of this business. You're not going to be able to recommend things to people that you're not doing yourself. So if you're not drinking your shake yourself, people aren't going to buy it. Now, you may be sitting there now thinking, well, I don't want people to buy Shakeology because I'm not really into it. First of all, you probably haven't given it a fair chance, because you're not going to feel the benefits of Shakeology after drinking it for 30 days, because nutrition doesn't even work that way. You know, you can start to feel a little bit better, but you're not going to say, oh my God, I was sleeping so much better, I'm more regular, my skin is better, my hair is stronger. You know, all of the benefits that Shakeology gives you, giving you more energy, just making you fit, is a feeling that it gives you. You're not going to get that after 30 days. So you do need to be drinking your shake every day, because when people want to sign up with you, that is by far the best recommendation for them. It is also the way that you're going to grow your business. The best way to grow your business, and we'll go into this as well in a separate training, is to have a team underneath you of coaches, because that's going to create volume, and that's going to generate a lot more income, and that's going to end up being what's called residual income, which is where you earn money without actually really having to do anything at all. So in order to do that, Shakeology is a key piece there. And you don't ever want to be selling anybody anything. You don't want to be saying, do you know what, you should drink Shakeology. Here's Shakeology. You should be drinking. I don't drink it myself, but you should, because it does all of these things. And you're not really, there's no passion there, because you don't believe that it does all of those things, because you're not drinking it. You don't know that it does all of those things. So it's just a little tangent there, but to be a product of the product, you need to be using the products. You can't recommend to people that they use a product if you're not using it yourself. And if you can't recommend Shakeology, or you can't recommend Energize, or you can't recommend Beachbody On Demand, then essentially you're just trying to push something for the sake of a sale. And that really isn't what we're about. We're about trying to help people and set them up with the best solution. And then you get a nice little bonus on that, which is that you earn really good money off of that. So bear that in mind. Then, okay, so the second vital behavior is personal development. Now, this is one that a lot of people will say, oh no, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do personal development because it's weird and I don't really get it. And what's the point? And I don't have time to read every day. You know, I'm already doing all these other things, you know, on top of my job. Now I'm a coach and I don't have time to read stuff. So personal development is absolutely crucial. And I'll tell you for why. You will read personal development and it is going to make your mindset stronger. It is going to make you braver. It is going to make you not care what people think anymore. Like, this is obviously going to be a little while in the future after you've been reading book after book after book. And I'm not just talking about, you know, the old self-help books, or, you know, a book about why do I overeat, or why am I, you know, anything like that. Those are sort of separate ones that we keep for the Fit Girl Academy. I'm talking like business building books. So you want to be looking at The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. You want to be looking at The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone, you know, You're a Badass by Jen Sincero, can never say her name, Sincero, is a really good one for both personal life and business life. So you want to be looking at those sorts of books in order to build your business as a coach, because those are the ones that are going to explain to you how this kind of business works. They're also going to take away the fear that you're going to have by having to get out of your comfort zone every day. And you know, that's by posting on social media every day, expanding your network every day in terms of adding friends, or, you know, adding more people onto Instagram, by inviting people, you know, all of those things that you're sort of sitting back thinking, I don't know, it feels weird, I don't, you know, the personal development here is going to help so much. You're going to be focusing on, or the focus of these books tends to be on how successful people became really, really successful. And we all want to be successful at this. So those kinds of books are imperative that you read them, because you're going to get so much out of them. They're also going to make you a better person. They're going to make you happier. They're going to make you kinder. They're going to make you more grateful. They're going to make you all of these things that, hang on, let me just get rid of this, that you, sorry, just had a notification pop up that I didn't want. Yeah, it's gonna help you do all of those things. It is only going to benefit your life in every single way. It is 100% worth doing, ideally first thing in the morning, so you're always putting something positive into your head first thing. And you only need to do 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day. That's nothing. Like, everyone has 10 minutes. So that's personal development. And the third vital behavior will go to recognition. This is a fairly new one that Beachbody introduced only a few years ago, and that is because everybody loves recognition, like, and not in a bad way, like in a really, really good way. So we all want people to shout us out and tell us that we're doing amazing things. So I, for example, will shout people out on my stories. I will shout girls from the Fit Girl Academy out in my stories. So you would shout out people in your challenge group who have done amazing things, someone who's decided to show up for themselves every day that week. It can be as small as that. You can shout someone out in your challenge group. You can shout someone out on your stories. You can shout someone out on your newsfeed. You can shout someone out wherever you want. And it could be, like I said, a transformation picture from one of your challenges. It could be that you've got a new coach signed underneath you. It could be that, they rank advanced to emerald or to diamond. And again, we'll get into rank advancements and things like that. But shout people out, recognize, tell people they're amazing, because everybody loves to hear that. And it also creates intrigue from other people. So they'll be sitting there going, wow, this person's gotten really great results in your challenge group. That sounds really cool. Maybe I want to do that. I want results like that. Or what is this rank advancement thing? Like, is this some kind of business opportunity that I didn't know about? That sounds really cool. I'd like to be an online coach, So it also shows people in your network of friends that you're helping other people and that big things are happening in your business, and and it creates that level of intrigue. So that's recognition. Now, the last one is invite. This is the one that scares people the most, but it is probably the most important one. They're all important. That's why they're called the vital behaviors. They're all very important. You need to do all four every day, but this is the important one in terms of moving your business forward. If you don't personally invite people, then your business is not going to get very far very quickly. Yes, you can live off a level of consistency, showing up every day and people going, oh, that's really interesting. What is it that you're doing? And you can tell them, etc., etc. And then you can have a communication about that. But if you're not physically saying to people, do you want to do this with me? Then you're not going to get very far very quickly. Now, I would say most coaches will tell you to send out 3 to 5 invites a day. What do I mean by invites? Well, first of all, we did an invite call last week, so you can go back through that, have a watch if you haven't watched that already. And I posted about a few different ways that you can invite. So yes, there is just going straight to somebody and saying, hi, thanks for your follow. Would you like to come and do this challenge with me? Or jump into the Fit Girl Academy. I've got this group over on Facebook. It's really, really cool. And I think you'd really love it. And we'd love to have you in there because you seem like a really cool person. These are invites that you could send. Don't overthink them. If you want to go in for the direct invite, don't overthink it. Just ask someone. That's fine. But the other ways to invite, you can do polls on your stories. You can have an application form in your bio, and you can direct message people, like I said. Oh, and you can also post it in on your feed. So you would do like a picture of you and then say, oh, I've got this new challenge group starting. Do you want to join it? So there are different ways to invite. But in terms of the inviting that they say on a daily basis, I think that the best way to explain it is not to think of it as inviting, but more connecting with people. So yes, you can go straight to your warm market being people you already know, people you're already friends with on Facebook, people you already follow on Instagram that you've personally met in your life. Those are your warm market people. So you can go to them and you can just start up a regular conversation with them, like, oh my God, you've got 2 kids, they're completely adorable, can't believe it's been 20 years since high school, how have you been? That to me, that's a connection, right? You're connecting with someone and then they're going to come back to you and then you guys can have a chat, etc., etc. So you're just back and forth, basically become a professional conversationalist. That is your new job, to start conversations with people and just show an interest in their lives. Now, it was the National Wake Up Call this week, this Monday just gone, with Janelle Summers, where she said, be interested and interesting. So, just ask someone about them. Always be interested in other people. People love to tell you about themselves. So they'll be like, oh my God, my kids are 3 and 5. Yeah, this one does this, and this one's at preschool, and this one. People love to tell you stuff about themselves. Listen, and relate, and say, oh God, I remember when my kids went to preschool. God, it's such a tough time. I cried on the first day. How did you find it? And you want to just be getting these kinds of like friendships back again. Because then what's going to happen is that person's going to now see your stuff. The algorithm of Facebook and the algorithm of Instagram is going to go, oh, this person likes this person because they're communicating. So it's going to show them your pictures first. It's going to show them your stories pop up first. It's going to show them that you've posted something on your newsfeed. So then they're going to see what you're doing. They're going to see that you're consistent AF, that you're showing up every single day, that you're getting results, you're drinking some kind of superfood shake that they're really intrigued by, but they don't know what it is, because don't mention product names. That's another thing. Keep people guessing and curious and like, what is this? Because otherwise, if you say, here's my Shakeology that I really, really love and I'm drinking it every day, people just go, oh, I'll just go Google Shakeology. Oh, okay, I'll just buy it. Then they're not going to go through you. They're not going to sign up with you as their coach. So just keep it as a superfood shake, my 9 portions of fruit and veg, whatever it is, and people will start thinking, oh, what's that she's drinking? It's clearly working because she looks amazing. So those are the kinds of connections that I mean. Same on Instagram. And then once you've done that with sort of the people that you already know or knew, you can totally just do it with your cold market. Because that, to me, is, they're already your warm market if they're following you. They know what you're about. They're in your page every day going, oh, okay, yeah, she's got this fitness group. That sounds cool. And if they didn't think it sounded cool, they'd just unfollow you. So, they're basically now your warm market, not your cold market. So you would do the same with them, but you would send them a message, either relating to something that they've posted on their stories. You can watch their stories and then make a comment on them, or you can see what they've posted on their feed and comment on that. Or you could send them a private message saying, oh my God, I see you've got a Labradoodle. I've got 2. That's so cute. Oh, and then start a conversation that way. Or, what I like to do is go through my story people or the people that have liked and commented on one of my posts. And I would message them going, thank you so much for all of the support on my page, or thank you so much for the like on my post the other day. I really appreciate it. Are you working on your health and fitness too? That's it. That to me is an invite. That to me is a connection. That person will come back and say, oh my God, I so wish I was, but, and then they tell you why they're not. Or, you can ask them why not. And then you guys start up a conversation, and then you can relate to that. And you can say, I used to struggle so badly. I literally didn't find anything that worked for me until I was in my 30s, and then you have this conversation. It's back and forth. You ask them another question, etc., etc., etc. Then they're going to start seeing all your stuff, because the algorithm will allow that. So these are the best ways to get things going. Yes, you can absolutely go in for the direct invite if you want to. A lot of coaches are doing that now. So you just jump straight in and you say, hey, I've got this group on from Facebook. Do you want to join it? Now, people are going to respond to that. People are going to say, yes, I do. People are going to say, no, I don't. People are going to not reply at all. And that's going to happen for the same with opening conversations that say, hey, your kids are so cute. People are going to just ignore it. Some people don't like doing messages on Instagram or on Facebook. And that's totally fine. But the point is, you want to be doing these connections every single day, 3 to 5 minimum, like absolute minimum every day, because the more eyes you get on your stuff, the more the momentum is going to keep rolling. Then couple that with being consistent every day, couple that with doing the personal development so it doesn't feel scary, and then shouting out people so that those people that you're talking to can see that all of this really cool stuff is happening. And then you've got this kind of perfect mix where you build this momentum in your business, and it just keeps going and it keeps going and it keeps going and it keeps going. Now, when you do invite people, or people start showing an interest and in the end they say no, 99% of the time that no is a not right now. I have had so many people say no. I have had so many people completely ignore me, and they've completely ignored me like over and over and over again, or they keep on clicking on that poll, and then I send them a message and then nothing, who then come back. Now, I've been doing my Instagram page for 2 years, just over 2 years, and I've had people that I was messaging on day 1 or ghosted me on like month 5, who 2 years later are now in the Fit Girl Academy. Again, I won't tell you who that is or who they are, but they've come back saying, okay, now I'm ready. Now, if they're a no and they stay following you, What you've done is you've planted a seed in their head that's making them think and think and think and think, maybe I can do this, maybe I can do this, no, I can't do this, I'm not ready. People are terrified. Remember when you first started, and you were probably terrified as well, thinking, what am I getting myself in for? This is, this is a big deal. So just allow them to have that time. Keep checking back in on them. Hey, how's it going? Oh my God, I saw that you had a baby, or I saw that your cousin got married. That's so cool. How was it? All of these kind of conversations, that's totally fine. Or just wait for them to come to you. These are things that that you don't need to worry about. You do not need to worry about the no's, and you don't need to worry about the people who don't reply, because if they stay following you, they're still watching. They're just not ready yet. So I hope that's helpful. I just want to check that I covered everything. We did all the vitals. So yeah. Oh, the other thing is actually, yes, you want to be adding new people all the time. So part of your job as well is to go out and find people that you want to connect with. So I've also I did a call about that. I think that was the first call. So go back and watch that one on how to grow your following. That was week one call. So go back and watch that on how to grow your following, because you want to be doing that. You don't want to have 10 followers or like 50 friends on Facebook and you're sending out 3 to 5 a day, and then in a month's time you're like, and now what? If you keep on adding new people start following your page, etc., etc. If you've got new friends on Facebook, then you've constantly got people that you can be starting conversations with. So always keep growing your following, and follow your 4 vital behaviors every single day. And I promise you, if you do that, then you will have a mega successful coaching business. And trust and believe that you can do this, that you are capable, that it's not scary, that the more you do the things that scare you, the less scary they become. I guarantee it. So I hope this call was helpful. And if anyone's got any questions, just let me know, and I will post the recording of this on the team page. So I hope everyone has a great evening, and take care. See you later. Bye.